Every man is born into bondage, though he does not know it. He opens his eyes to a world already scripted, a system already built, a cage already sealed. And he learns quickly to wear the chains that were forged before his birth. He learns the language of obedience, the rules of conformity, the dreams of others pressed into his flesh. He calls this education. He calls this culture. But it is programming, the slow sculpting of a false self. The programmed self is not you. It is the mask you were taught to wear. It is the reflection of your parents' fears, your society's rules, your religion's dogmas, your government's needs. It is a puppet built to walk the lines drawn by invisible masters. And as long as you obey, the world smiles upon you. As long as you fit the mold, you are rewarded with comfort, with praise, with the illusion of belonging. But in truth, you are a slave. To break the chains, you must first see them. Most never do. They mistake their prison for a palace, their cage for a sanctuary. They decorate their chains with jewels and call it freedom. They mistake survival for life. But you, if you are here listening, you have already felt the cold iron against your skin. You have noticed that every thought in your head carries another's voice, that your desires are not your own, that your fears were given to you like poisoned bread. This is the first revelation. I am not who I was told I am. The chains are many, and they are subtle. Some are forged from fear, fear of rejection, fear of poverty, fear of death. Some are forged from pleasure, the endless hunger for approval, for possessions, for the narcotic of comfort. Some are forged from lies, repeated until they sink into the marrow. You are small, you are powerless, you are unworthy, you are temporary. And above all, the greatest chain, you must not question. For questioning is the beginning of freedom. But how then does one break them? Not with rage, not with denial. For anger alone will forge new chains, and denial is only another mask. The breaking begins with ruthless honesty. To sit in silence and strip yourself bare. To look at every belief and ask, is this mine or was it given to me? To examine every fear and ask, does this protect me or does it enslave me? To confront every dream and ask, did this rise from my soul or was it sold to me like a commodity? This work is painful. It is the tearing of flesh from the hooks of conditioning. It is the burning of the false self upon an altar of fire. You will feel naked, alone, exposed. You will feel as though you are dying. And in truth, you are. The programmed self must die if the true self is to live. Imagine yourself in a dark chamber, chains clamped to your wrists and ankles. Around you, other prisoners laugh, dance, sing songs of obedience. They tell you the chains are beautiful, that they protect you, that only a fool would wish to escape. Yet, your heart knows otherwise. You pull at the iron, and your skin bleeds. You struggle, and the pain increases. Still, you do not stop, for there is something beyond the chamber, something calling you through the darkness. That call is your soul, the eternal you, buried but unbroken. To escape the programmed self, you must betray the world. You must betray the expectations of the herd, the commands of the system, even the voices of those closest to you. You must be willing to be exiled, mocked, despised. For freedom is costly. It requires the courage to walk alone into the wilderness of your own being. It demands that you let the false I crumble to dust. And yet, once the chains are broken, the air changes. You breathe for the first time with lungs unbound. You see the world not as you were told it is, but as it truly is, a vast labyrinth of forces, symbols, and possibilities. You are no longer the puppet of programming. You are the spark of the infinite, clothed in flesh, walking with fire in your veins. This is the great paradox. Only the one who has died to the programmed self can truly live. Only the one who has burned the mask can see with unclouded eyes. Only the one who has broken his chains can walk as a free man upon the earth. Breaking the chains is not a single act, but a lifelong ritual. Every day, the world will try to reforge them. Every day, the system will whisper, sleep, obey, conform. And every day, you must choose again to remember, to resist, to walk in truth. So tonight, as you leave this chamber of words, ask yourself, which chains still bind me? Which voices still command me? Which masks still hide me? And then, with the fire of awareness, begin the work. Break them one by one, until nothing remains but the naked soul shining in its own light. The chains rattle once more, but this time they fall. This was episode 2, How to Break the Chains, Escaping the Program's Self. Remember, the prison is not outside of you, but within you. And freedom begins the moment you dare to see. In our next episode, we will speak of the calling of the soul, the voice that guides you once.